Hello Galactic family. What professional activity is more linked to my purpose? Question. Greetings. Huge gratitude for the opportunity. After a few weeks interested in submitting my question, I feel the synchronicity to allow me to do it at the right time. My question is about my life mission. Since I was a child, I am very attached to the spiritual life. I have a feeling that there is something greater to be done. I often cannot relax and enjoy earthly experiences, and it is as if something constantly worries me. In the last few months I have felt better. After my spiritual awakening, the constant search to remember my origin, the discovery of the existence of light workers, and the unique moment by which our Gaia and we are all passing. At the moment, what distresses me is the doubt regarding the professional life. I have tried to understand which professional activity is more aligned with my purpose. I am in doubt between the legal area and the actress. Although I already have knowledge and have spent a lot of time studying in both areas, I cannot conclude alone which profession resonates more with my heart and allows me to live in a way that is more aligned with my purpose. I would like masters to help you know how to get to these answers clearly and quietly. Gratitude. Answer. Alamai 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 Hail, Hail. Alamai is the default breaking code, okay? Alamai, the girl is feeling the call, she is feeling the light beating on her face and they are afraid to play, to let her intuition emerge. If Fire leaves the intuition, to the point of destabilizing you, and turning your life, the path will appear. The way will come. The call has come and now it knocks on your door. The so-called Fire. That expression that makes your legs tremble, blush your face of curiosity to know what it is? Hey. But the Father will not tell you, because it is his intuition that will say. And to finish Fire, in the matter you can follow much more of an area, do not worry. It can be whatever you want, which in essence you will continue to be that beauty that is. Stay with God Fire. Father Joaquim de Aruenda. How to help my child? Question. Dear Masters, I always thank you for being by our side. I am referring to myself and my children and to so many others that you lovingly welcome. I have been going for some time now because of problems with my son, and I confess that I feel myself to be the culprit of everything. He is 27 years old and one day a few years ago I went to a fortune teller who told me that he would have an accident and would die. If he did not die, he would ask for it. I suffered and suffer until today and I confess that I did not have more peace. With this I facilitated much everything around him. He lives with me. I divide the house for him, his wife and her son. He works as a taxi driver and I only rest easy when he arrives at home. We have horrible arguments and he accuses me of so many things. He lies a lot, and I feel that day after day, if I do not take a rigid attitude and put my word on it, things will get even more complicated. In the last fight, I got to say that damn time I put you in the world. I confess that it hurts me still when I think of this phrase. He can take me seriously. How can I help my child? Everyone likes him on the street, with his friends and co-workers. There is no better person. He and my ex, who lives in a kitnet on the same ground, and he does nothing to make him angry. It is a person who drinks, but it is easy to live with. It seems to me that he carries hurts from the past. Please, how should I proceed? Take this anguish from me, please. As light as I try to go my way, I cannot. How should I proceed? Please help me. Do you have any prayer that I can do to help you? My daughter is a little distant, but she is a more balanced person. I am proud of her. I'm only sad because you do not look for me so much. I thank you for the loving help you always give me. Answer. Daughter. If you really want to help your child, it's time to free him for life, and demand that he go with his family, and take responsibility. He needs this freedom, which will bring together responsibility for his own life. That fear that holds within you, is because you are attached to this relationship, and that now affects his life. Daughter, God does not bring a child to a mother to ease her pain, to be something that adds to a life of restraint, a crutch to them. God, by bringing his child into the arms of a mother, bestows a blessing to help him lead this child to his own freedom in adulthood. If you want to hear the truth, free your child, make him seek his life, and shake off the burden of being close to you. It's a decision you need to take, and it will bring relief to your days, it will teach you to be alone. It's up to you. You will realize that by knowing that he is taking responsibility for his own life and happy, you will also be well and gradually become accustomed to his situation not being in the same house. It will be a lesson for you to discover yourself too. Free him and trust in the education he gave him. He will be a happy man by the example he gave him. That is all. Be at peace, daughter. I'm a teacher, nothing. Why cannot I get out of an old society, and looking for a fixed job? Question. Dear friends, first of all I appreciate the opportunity to always help us and enlighten our path. I have many doubts about my professional future, after a dissolution of society that caused me many financial and emotional problems. Nothing has worked since then. I live with a knot in the chest and I feel like leaving the company to find a fixed job. I would like the opinion on this. Thank you very much. Answer. What binds you to the old society today is only your heart. It is your emotional side not worked. You blame yourself and charge yourself for not being able to follow what you dreamed of, and this causes you to carry that weight, and does not let you leave everything behind and move on. You are free, and all the burdens you carry are just emotional, illusory bonds of matter. It only depends on whether or not you let go of these emotional bonds, give yourself time, face the truth of your life, and the fact that all experiences are valid as long as they last in our lives. But you do not have to carry them forever, my son. Think about what was important to you as a child. Maybe it was important to have a card, or a specific toy, and could not imagine without it. But life goes on, your path opens to new possibilities, and the card becomes no longer meaningful. The experience with it was great and the learning was valid, but now you are ready for another level of experience, and you do not need but take the card with you, you see, my son? That's how life works. It seems absurd to think of an adult man carrying a toy cart everywhere, but that's what many of you do with what you let yourself become emotionally involved in and do not let go. Analyze in this way, reflect, and when you have prepared, take the next step in your life, but leave no hurts in your heart, just accepting your own process of evolution and walk in your life. I'm Serapis Bay. Questions about the spiritual information I receive. Question. Beloved Masters, I have always been in touch with the spiritual plane working for light, but lately I have had doubts about the information I have received, if it is correct. If you can give me a light, I thank you from the heart. I would also like to clarify my marital relationship that is a bit confusing. Why some things do not happen? Answer. Daughter. When you are in doubt about what you receive, be quiet and request that signals be sent to you. Know that whenever the mind is silent and attentive to what is happening around you, you are open to receiving everything you are ready to know. We know that some phases of life make your confidence in yourself and your intuition shaken, but that is part of life. There is nothing to worry about. Know that just by silencing you can regain your balance and gain security again. Stay in peace, my beloved sister. I'm cleared,